Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg is Niko to throw first. Game on.
After 238 matches played across 5 days of action, it all comes down to this. It's the final of the 2022 Interwetten PDC Europe Super League, as Florian Hempel takes on Niko Springer, with the winner sealing a place at Alexandra Palace for the 2022-23 World Darts Championship. Joining me to talk through this one from the PDC media team is Lewis
85.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. The two best players in the tournament meet in the final. Niko Springer won his group, winning 12 of his 14 matches. Florian Hempel doing the same in Group A, winning 11 of his 14 ties. They've been the most consistent throughout, the highest on the averages,
57.
the biggest 180 hitters, and they now meet for the biggest prize of them all.
Yeah, it's a fitting final. Two best players.
140.
Such a long format. We've both done themselves proud, but one of them will be heartbroken at the end of this one.
98. Florian Hempel, 167.
Florian Hempel has had the tougher day of it, it seems. He's been made to work at times. Niko Springer has looked really impressive in spells.
95.
Hempel beating Daniel Closer in a deciding leg in the semi-finals after seeing off Dragutin Horvath
134.
in
Florian
the
Hempel,
quarterfinals.
72.
And he's looking at 72 to take the opening leg. Double six the
Game
target.
shot on the
and
first
double
leg.
six he
Florian
takes.
Hempel.
Florian Hempel moves into
Second
a
leg,
1-0
Florian to
lead
throw
in
first.
this race to
Game
10.
on.
Crucially, that was against the darts. So not an ideal start
57.
for Niko.
Hempel, the more experienced of the two, the 32-year-old from Cologne. 10 years
40.
the senior over Niko Springer.
However, Springer has been playing darts the longer of the pair. Springer
true.
starting in 2015. Hempel,
100.
2017. Put a board up in his flat. Realised he was quite good. A year later, quit his job to focus on darts full time. And it's paid off for him, you'd have to say.
100.
Yeah, he's been impressive. He's made the World Championships before, has Florian Hempel. Last year, seeing off Dimitri
100.
Vandenberg and beating Martin Schindler, his fellow German compatriot.
60.
He knows what it's all about at Alexandra Palace, and Niko Springer is looking for a taste of that action.
$100.
But looking at those averages in the early exchanges, Florian Hempel over the 100 mark. I think it's dipped slightly here from the opening leg where he averaged 107. Niko Springer
31.
around
Florian Hempel,
86.
144.
Florian Hempel with plenty of time here.
55.
It's not an ideal start for Niko Springer. He's perhaps showing the first signs of fatigue, but here we go. He looks at a maximum.
140.
Almost right on
Florian
cue there.
Hempel,
Right
89.
on cue. 140 from Niko Springer. But 89 the target. And
Game
it's
shot on the
taken out
second
in
leg.
two
Florian
by
Hempel.
Florian Hempel.
Third leg, Niko to throw
Two
first.
composed finishes as
Game
he
on.
moves into a 2-0 lead and quickly establishes a foothold in this final.
93.
Clinical finishing from Florian Hempel in the opening two legs. 72 and 89, both taken out in two darts.
140.
Not giving Springer a sniff.
$140.
Hempel will be looking to apply the pressure for a second break here, but that's not quite what he had in mind.
66.
Recovers with the last. And this is good from Springer.
174.
Puts his hand up. He enjoyed that one. looks likely to get his first leg on the board.
45. Niko 94.
A decent little crowd gathering behind these two. They've been here all day watching some superb darts, really. We've seen some
54.
good games so far. It's been a pretty good standard in this final day of Super League action.
Yeah, crowd been there all day. On their feet all
75.
day.
Niko 40.
Impeccable order.
Game shot on the third leg. Niko Springer.
Springer
Ball
gets
play
the first
Florian
leg
to
on
throw
the board.
first. Game on.
But yeah, these fans, they really do love their darts.
Well, we have lost the scoreboard on the screen slightly, so we'll try and keep you up to date.
Here's 2-1. Florian Hempel.
It's back.
We kept you up to date.
$64.
Both players rehydrating here.
It would have been a long day for these two.
Well, that's perfect first dart for Springer.
140.
Expecting a first 180 of the game there from the 180 machine. He's hit 71 ahead of this match.
58.
Hempel hitting 57.
Well,
100.
come to expect when that first dart finds the treble 20 that the next two will follow it from Niko Springer. But so far in this final, that doesn't seem to be happening for
59.
him. Maybe a little bit of tension in the arm.
Well, that's where the mental aspect comes in. He has to keep believing that the 180s
91.
and the 140s will flow.
It would have been a long day for these two. With so much pressure on the line.
41.
Sure, they would have
Niko
been in early,
170.
getting plenty of practice in. And then, of course, big quarter-final, big
58.
semi-final before this, the final.
That's right. It's not just a test of skill. It's a test of endurance. 5 long days. Who
139.
man
Niko
standing.
112.
112. Topsy once. And Topsy
Game shot on the
gets.
fourth leg.
He enjoyed that
Niko
one.
Springer.
Roar to the crowd. Let's Hempel
This
know
leg is Niko to throw
that he's
first.
broken back.
And Niko Springer now on top in this game. In terms
Game
of
on.
the averages, a lovely 112 finish from the young German. We knew this one was going to be
140.
one player running away with it. They're so close in terms of their statistics throughout the 5 days of action.
I think Hempel's not too happy about something. I'm not sure if it was Springer's reaction to that 140.
83.
Yeah, could be.
Well,
Wow.
there's something going on here. Bit of tension up there.
Wall-to-wall drama.
So much on the line here. Place at the World Championship. Hempel continuing to shake his head. Clearly unhappy with
140.
something.
You saw a little bit of side eye, I think, there. As Springer stepped off the oche around
60.
Paul Hinks.
All part of the fun and games. People say they don't like to see it, but they're lying.
Yep.
57.
With so much at stake, a bit of need always to be expected.
121.
Disappointed with that
Niko
final dart there, Florian
164.
Hempel. Springer looking at 164. Can he set it up neatly?
100.
100. That certainly helps. He will return to look to move into a 3-2 lead. Hempel 100 applies some
100.
pressure,
Niko 64.
but it's not going to be enough, it seems. Springer looks at double 16.
32.
Just
Following
outside
the car,
now.
137.
Small opportunity for Florian Hempel. 137, the target.
Tops. Oh,
97.
agonising.
Niko to car, 32.
He thinks it's in. He can't believe that's not gone in. Very aggressive, that first dart. Oh, now then. Last dart. And he
24.
can't find a way through.
Ball in your car,
So
40.
Hempel is back for the target which he hit at the last visit. That's some way off. Not much closer.
20.
That is an absolute
Niko
mess
Yuka,
from Florian
8.
Hempel. Normally so reliable on tops.
A real bad miss from Florian Hempel.
Can't believe it.
The way he went so close to visit before. And there we have it.
Game show the fifth flag. Niko Springer.
Finds the double he needs. And there's the first break in the match. Springer leading 3-2 at the interval. All to play for in this final.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sixth flag is Florian to throw first. Game on.
Well, welcome back to the action in the final of the PDC Europe Super League. And as you see, Niko Springer leading 3-2 at that first interval. We saw Florian Hempel leave very quickly at that break. Clearly something had upset him in the first 5 legs.
140.
And who knows what was going on between the pair. But it does make for an interesting
140.
second part of this game.
Yes, I think there is something bubbling under here on the stage. Keep an eye out for that. But also keep an eye out for sensational darts. Niko Springer, the 180 man of the week. Threatening another break.
140.
You think Florian Hempel's got to keep his head here? You can see that his demeanour has changed somewhat.
140
from
Springer.
Springer leaves himself 41. If this 161 doesn't go, well, there's the first dart. The second doesn't find the target.
137.
Set it up.
Niko to car, 41.
Beautifully, I might add. 41 the target. 9 for double 16.
Game shot on the sixth
Two-dart
flag.
finish. An 11
Niko
darter.
Springer.
And more pressure applied on Florian
Seventh
Hempel.
flag, Niko to
as
throw
Niko
first.
Springer moves into a 4-2 lead. And now, Josh, does that tension get ever stronger
Game on.
between the pair?
I
Florian
think
Hempel
so.
not watching there.
And then Springer walking back to his table just to say to Florian Hempel,
100.
yes, I've broken you and I'm going to have a sip of water to celebrate.
Yeah, I'm here, pal.
I'm going to make you wait. I'll throw when I'm ready. All part of the fun and games.
77.
Part of why we love the game.
$140.
It seems
How
Niko's-
impressive has this young man been?
Yeah, I mean, he's finding that treble with relative ease at just 22 years of age. A wealth of experience
80.
over recent years on the development and challenge tours, but maybe not played for a prize as big as this. And he doesn't seem phased one bit, does he?
91.
Absolutely. He has got a huge future in the game, regardless of the outcome of this match.
44. Niko to car, 170.
Well, he's the only player to hit this so far this week. And he wants the ball. Oh,
121.
Well, Niko, if you are going to set it up, make sure you hit the single 18. You may as well have gone for the ball.
Come on, we want to see the 170.
100.
That would have really
Niko
hurt
to car,
Florian Hempel if that
49.
had gone in, just for show. But 49 as he returns. Loves to hit
Game
that
shot on the
16, doesn't
seventh
he?
flag.
And once
Niko
again
Springer.
finds the target.
Eighth flag, Florian to throw
Pins
first.
double
Game
16
on.
and moves into a 5-2 lead.
He probably was
91.
the underdog coming into this match. Hempel, the more experienced on the big stage. But
92.
looking like heartbreak for a second year in a row for Hempel. Of course, he lost 11-10 last year to Martin Schindler in the final. He missed 2 match darts.
180!
It's a 180. Looking
134.
those demons. But just as he did in the semi-final, he's got a mountain to climb.
140.
A fair bit to do here. And will the drama and tension of last year's final just be playing on his mind
140.
somewhat?
Florian,
He has been
90.
here before. He has tasted defeat in this huge game as he looks at double 15.
Doesn't want to go inside.
Wow.
60.
I'm not quite sure if that was in, but the dart
Niko
cannons out the board.
135.
Leaves him 30 on his return if he returns. And Springer has a dart.
105. Florian, 30.
105 hit in the end. 30 for Florian Hempel. Well, that's not the target he was looking for. Got to readjust. Up to double 5.
20. Niko 30.
Well, this would be a hammer blow for a 6-2 lead. And he's got
Game
it.
from the A flag.
Niko
Niko
Springer has got 1 foot at Ali Pali.
9th leg is Niko to throw first. Game on. $59. 83. 59.
Well, Hempel needs more visits like that.
180.
He's going to claw his way back into this contest. So at the moment, Springer is running away with it, the underdog.
57.
Yeah, looking at the names that entered this tournament
140.
5 days ago, Niko Springer was perhaps one you wouldn't have had making it all the way to the final.
His name didn't spring off the page.
59. Florian, 98.
There's been some huge names in this tournament in terms of German darts. Names we've seen at Alexandra Palace, name we've seen in big
Game
tournaments.
shot on the 9th leg. Florian Hempel.
Gets the one leg back for the 98
10th leg,
checkout.
Florian to throw first. Game on.
And he breaks the Springer throw. So that could be a crucial leg in this match. And in the bid of Florian Hempel
60.
to get his way back into this final.
Yeah, important leg that for Hempel. No way could he have afforded to go 7-2 behind.
135.
6-3 keeps him just about within striking distance.
There will be another break that follows this leg.
91.
And Hempel will love to go into that trailing by just 2.
Well, that's a big difference, isn't it? 7-3 to 6-4.
82.
Which way will it be? What scoreline will it be?
And this is better in the last few legs from Hempel as he looks at another 180, which he finds.
180.
He seems to have found his scoring boots now.
As we said earlier about Florian Hempel, very streaky player.
80.
1 minute it looks
Florian
like he can't miss.
170.
Next minute the trebles dry up.
170 the target. Another one there, looking for the bullseye.
139.
I think he went for it. Could have laid up that. With his opponent back on 204.
40.
I think, as you say,
Florian
a streaky
31.
player, stuff like that, he just needs to go for him. Just inside double 8 now as he looks at double 4.
23.
Still got
Niko
time on his side, you would
164.
presume. 164 the target for Niko Springer. It's a big ask. And it's not going to go. So Florian Hempel will return with 3 darts.
124. Florian
Double
8.
4. Can he close the deficit to just 2? Goes inside. You can see the anguish on his face. Into the madhouse now. But he
Game
pins
shot
it.
on the 10th leg.
And there you
Florian
go.
Hempel.
The celebration, the arms out. He closes the gap to just 2 at 6-4 at the second interval. And we certainly have a final on our hands here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. 11th leg, it's Niko to throw first. Game on.
Welcome back to the final of the 2022 Interwetten PDC Europe Super League. Niko Springer leads 6-4
61.
against Florian Hempel in this race to 10 legs. It's crunch time in the battle for a place at Ali Pali for the 2023 World Darts Championship.
57.
Well, no more breaks from here on in, so we will find out who is going to be the champion and who is going to book their place at Ali Pali pretty
96.
shortly in this race to 10. As we say, Florian Hempel trailing at the moment. He did win the last leg before the break.
140.
Cut the deficit somewhat. But Niko Springer's probably been the more impressive in this final so far.
93.
I mean, that's pretty obvious when you see the scoreline, but in terms of the averages, the 180 hitting.
100.
There you go, right on cue. Florian Hempel finds one of his own.
$59.
They are
Bottom
very
look out,
evenly matched, Josh, aren't
124.
they? As Florian Hempel takes a look at a 1-2-4. Great first start.
Wow. What?
108.
I believe he was going for 2 double 16s.
I mean, must have been.
Crazy, really, with his opponent not far behind. Such a crucial point in the game.
140. Florian Hempel 16. Game shot on the 11th leg.
That is not.
Florian Hempel.
Finds double 4. And it's a
12 leg
great
Florian to
throw.
throw first. Game on.
And all of a sudden, he's back within a leg and throwing to level.
59.
Just wonder if at this stage fatigue may set in.
57.
Long 5 days it's been here in Niederhausen. A lot of practice, a lot of matches. Who has
96.
the staying power?
Yeah, fatigue can set in. A bit of tiredness in the arm.
47.
5 days of action. Was it 238 games
That's correct.
so
This is,
far in the tournament?
85.
this is the 239th game across 5 days. Both of these two have played 26 matches each so far. This is
73.
the 27th.
$100. $81. Florian Hempel 161.
So he's got 6 starts at this. He'll stay there. Well, that gets rid of the 1.
121.
Happy accident there. Leave tops.
$96. Florian Hempel 40.
For a level game.
Game shot on the
Nails
12th
it.
leg. Florian
So
Hempel.
reliable on tops.
13th leg Niko to throw first. Game on.
6 all. So race to 4 legs now.
And once again, Florian Hempel's found himself behind and fought his way back into a
134.
match. He's certainly got the ability to do so. Never knows when the race is run.
43.
But 43 to start is not what he really wanted there. You can see on his face, very animated.
57.
One thing with Florian Hempel, you've never got to guess what he's thinking.
Very emotive player.
45.
Part of his charm. Springer. Steely gaze.
58.
Normally honing in on the treble 20, which he hits with some regularity.
$140.
Absolutely nothing in this.
$140.
And there we see a bit of a celebration. And again,
Oh, Hempel's not happy about something. I mean,
we saw this earlier in the match, and it's not happened for a few legs.
I'm not quite sure what he thinks has happened or what has happened here, but he clearly thinks Niko Springer has made a remark or a noise or something as he's walked past, but you know, it's silent in that room, even without the crowd.
It's a silent argument going on up there.
94. Niko, your car
Taking place through
112.
looks and body language. No one's actually saying anything.
56.
Both have got to keep their composure here with so much on the line.
Oh, another one there would have left 8.
133.
That's
Niko, your car 56. Game shot on the 13th
Springer.
flag. Niko Springer.
Regains the lead.
14th flag.
He's
Florian to throw
7-6 in
first.
front now.
Game on.
Just as Hempel looked to have him in his sights.
You saw him turning back to his left, celebrating with the
140.
fans he's got there. Hempel was straight to the oche behind him. No waiting around. There's definitely a bit of tension between the two.
140.
But as far as I'm aware, again, something's happened here. I don't know if it's a noise coming off the oche that's perhaps bothering Hempel, because it doesn't seem as if Springer is saying anything.
Well, visually, there's nothing untoward.
140.
I'm sure Hempel would tell us otherwise. Can get a bit of noise on the oche sometimes, stepping off.
As we say, the tension in
100.
this room is palpable. Although we've got about 100 fans gathering behind there, watching every dart. And when it's a room like
83.
this, any little noise could potentially put you off. I think sometimes these players are better playing in front of a big crowd.
140.
sort of
Florian
blend
car
in.
138.
Hempel here looking at a 138 finish. Well, the bullseye
73.
helps.
Niko, your car
Gets him a
121.
lot closer, but Springer looking at 121. Down to the treble 17s and misses.
53. Florian your car
So
65.
you'd expect Hempel to start on the 25. And he has tops. Double 10. Big dart. Ah, he
Game
finds
shot
it.
on the 14th flag. Florian Hempel. 15th flag.
Rounds
Niko
up.
to throw first. Game on.
As if to say, well, it's there, but I'm still not happy.
100.
Either with how he's playing or, as we mentioned, something distracting him.
I mean, the average is showing these two players. Oh, tension there again.
Thank you.
I think that was someone in the crowd that time.
As we say, it's a compact room. A lot of noise.
140.
And that perhaps puts Hempel off his rhythm.
Yeah, looking a bit exasperated now. But he needs to refocus because he's three legs away from Ali Pali. He can't afford to
83.
be distracted.
I think that's part of the problem. The fact that, well, they both turned around there. Clearly something happened in the background. But I think the fact that they are playing for such a big prize
100.
means so much. Any little noise, any little murmurings or stuff from the crowd can have a big impact.
180.
Niko Springer having a big impact on the scoreboard there as he finds another maximum.
Yeah, ends his 180 drought to leave 138. Hempel straight back at him. Big
Niko
visit
car
there.
138.
181. Probably favourite for the leg. What can Springer do?
98.
Sets it up nicely.
Florian your car
But
81.
Hempel's got to look at this 81. Probably get a dart at the ball. Oh, he hits the ball. 31 left. Double 8. Oh,
Game shot on
what
the
a finish
15th
that
leg.
is. Break
Florian
of throw
Hempel.
from Florian Hempel takes out 81. And that is a
16th
body
leg,
blow
Florian
to
to throw
Niko Springer's
first.
hopes of an
Game
Ali
on.
Pali debut.
That visit started with that drama with the crowd and ended with drama on the doubles.
60.
What a finish that was from Florian Hempel. Didn't expect him to go that route. But my word, he made it pay.
60.
And has that taken the wind out of Springer's sail?
One out of them,
Both
40.
players so close to that World Championship. But one of them is going to come up and agonisingly short.
60. $60.
60 from Florian Hempel. What can Springer offer in response?
59.
Not enough. Each treble huge at this moment of the game.
100.
100 gets him down to a finish first. Big visit needed from Springer.
95.
Good last
Florian
start.
Hempel,
Into
141.
treble 19. But Hempel looking at 141. Down to the 19s for double 12. Just outside.
117.
Would have been a superb finish. But he's still heavy favourite for this leg. With Springer way back.
85. Florian Hempel, 24.
Hempel back for double 12. Down to double 6.
Game shot on the
finds it
16th
comfortably.
leg. Florian Hempel.
Accomplished stuff now from Florian
17th leg,
Hempel.
Niko to
He
through
moves
first.
to within
Game
a
on.
leg of Alexander Ellis and the World Championships. He leads 9-7.
Well, at this stage, you have to wonder what has Niko
100.
Springer got left. He led for so much of this match, but finds himself 2 legs behind, with his opponent only 1 leg away from victory now.
99.
No more mistakes. Can he recapture his scoring, which has brought him so close to winning the Super League?
92.
He's going to have to do it fast.
Huge leg coming in now. On the Springer throw. Has to hold.
94.
Otherwise it's good night.
$139.
Excellent work down on the treble 19.
Leaves the big fish. He's still the only player to have hit it in this tournament.
83.
Turned
Niko
down
Hempel,
without the bullseye
170.
earlier in this match.
And he'll do the same here if he got the chance.
96.
He's looking good to hold throw and go within a leg once again.
80. Niko Hempel, 74.
32.
Game
Nicely
shot on the
done.
17th leg. Niko Springer.
9-8 now. We go
18th
on.
leg, Florian to throw first. Game on.
Hempel. All he has to do is hold throw.
Florian Hempel throwing for a place at Alexandra Palace.
100.
Throwing for the PDC Europe Super League title. Kicks off with 100.
60.
Will the tension get the better of him? All he's got to do is hold his throw, and he is at Alexandra Palace.
44.
44 certainly won't please him, but that is a mile above the treble 20 from Niko Springer. Got to readjust.
60.
And just 60. Advantage already with Florian Hempel.
100.
Josh,
57.
at this crucial time, late in the game, we see the trebles deserting Niko Springer.
They do look that bit smaller when
100.
it comes to the last couple of legs. Every dart is so crucial. What he would give for a 180 here. Well, that's cruel.
So unlucky
120.
there.
Following your car, 157.
Last dart,
I
just
wonder-
hanging away from the treble bed.
Here we go. Tops for a place at Ali Pali.
137.
We'll be back.
Springer can only apply the pressure. Hempel looking at double 10 for a place at Ali Pali.
134. Following your car, 20.
Here we go then, double 10 the target. And double 10 is found, and Florian Hempel books his place
PDC
at
Europe
Alexandra Palace for the
Super League Series
2022-23
champion,
World Darts Championship.
Hempel.
He wins the PDC Europe Super League, beating Niko Springer 10-8. What a final, and Florian Hempel books himself a place at the Temple of Darts at Alexandra Palace.